Welcome to a typical morning in our household. Most days we tend to get a pretty early start because my son Lincoln is notorious for being an early riser. Our two cats, Lola and Sylvester, always join me in greeting him in the morning, and then we make our way downstairs for his first nursing session of the day. Once Lincoln's fed and we're both a little bit more awake, we head back upstairs for a diaper change. I'm not gonna lie, moving this step of our morning routine to after I nurse him is partly for my sanity. Changing his diaper is a major struggle these days. Has anyone else's kid mastered the alligator roll? Because mine definitely has. As we finish up the diaper change, I also use this opportunity to roll an immunity-boosting essential oil rollerball on his back. Once we're back downstairs, I get Lincoln in his high chair and feed him breakfast while I make myself some coffee. This is always the part of the morning where I feel like I finally start waking up a little bit more. And once he's done eating, we get up and we play. You can probably see why I depend on my coffee to get me through this first stretch of the morning. Lincoln is one active kid and he loves to play with his cars. Rather, he loves when we both play with the cars. So those mornings of me waking up whenever I felt like it to go lay on the couch and watch some TV while I woke up, yeah, those are a distant memory at this point. Thankfully, Lincoln is usually ready for his first nap around 9, so at that point we head upstairs, get him back in the sleep sack, and read some stories before he dozes off. Nap time is my chance to be productive. So when I come back downstairs, I try right away to keep the momentum going by getting straight to work and tackling the chores that I need to get done that day. Most days during nap time, I try to make the first half hour the most productive half hour of my day, because then regardless of what happens as the day goes on, I can know I got a lot done quick and early. Once the kitchen was a little bit more in order, I made myself some breakfast and poured myself some water, and while my oatmeal was cooling, I went and straightened up the living room just a little bit. Selfishly, I do this because I'd rather not look at a billion toys scattered all over the floor while I'm trying to relax for a minute. But on the other side, I've noticed that Lincoln plays a lot better by himself if he's not overwhelmed by a ton of toys. As good as it feels to be productive during nap time, it almost feels just as good to be brainless for a little bit as well. Personally, I crave those moments where it's just me and I can be brainless for a few minutes. I can watch something on TV, I can scroll my phone, I can use those few moments in peace and quiet to recharge and reset for when I need to be on my A game when Lincoln's up again. I've started watching Friends again on Netflix because I've heard it's going away at the end of the year, but this is one of my favorite ways to just tune out everything around me and just laugh a little bit and relax. On the day-to-day, I don't spend all that much time getting ready in the morning, but I do know that I feel a lot better when I'm able to get dressed, brush my teeth, put on some deodorant, maybe even put on a little bit of tinted moisturizer, and just feel a little bit more like myself. And of course, why not multitask a little bit while I'm at it? Lincoln usually naps from about 9 to 10:30 or so. When he wakes up, I go and get him, change his diaper, and then we head back downstairs and I nurse him again. At this point in the day, we're usually ready to get out and do something, whether that be run some errands, do some grocery shopping, or just go for a walk around our neighborhood.
You're silly. Hey.
I usually give Lincoln a snack when we're out and about, but he tends to be ready for lunch around 12:30 or so. And of course, I have to be creative when it comes to keeping him occupied while I try to get lunch ready. Once Lincoln's done with lunch, it's usually time for an outfit change, and then we'll play a little bit before we wind down for nap number 2 for the day. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Let's chat in the comments below, and feel free to connect with me on Instagram as well. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.